and welcome to our For You Fitness podcast. Today you are in store for a very special episode as I am sitting across from an amazing human being, one of my inspirations, honestly, and almost a mentor to me. She is a truly incredible story of transformation. She's been in the health and fitness industry for over 25 plus years. She is a former personal chef, but still makes amazingly delicious recipes that really inspire me to make better ones. And on top of all of that, she is a tri-fitness athlete at the young age of...
Soon to be 51.
Soon to be... Can we... A little gun show? I mean, seriously, 51. Absolute badass, just sitting right in front of me. I mean, truly, like, I get so excited, like, training you because you're always challenging me to be a better trainer, just in general.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're challenging me as a client.
Yeah,
and definitely have helped me on my journey for sure.
Okay, stop. Yes, Danielle's been a client of almost 3 years now.
Yes, almost.
But I mean, just to witness what you've gone through has been truly amazing. So that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Okay.
You know, your story, how you got here, and what it kind of takes to get on your level.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
all right, guys. So listen up. Let's start from the very beginning and how you kind of just got involved in health and fitness.
Well, I've always been very passionate about health and fitness and wellness and living a natural life. Mm-hmm. And since I was young, I was involved in competitive sports. I had a gymnastics upbringing. Mm-hmm. So I carried that through into my 20s and 30s. But it wasn't until my early 30s, really, that I decided to compete in fitness competitions. Mm-hmm. And it was really to overcome depression in my life. So I found myself really putting some goals out there and trying to achieve some goals to get me through a tough time.
So goals really, I mean, they were there.
They were there, yeah. They were there. In the beginning, it was just to feel better. I just wanted to feel good about myself. Mm-hmm. And then I just poured my heart and soul into it and started feeling great and decided to get into a competitive sport.
Wow. So obstacles that, you know, you kind of face, not just depression, but I mean, what else were you challenged by?
Well, it was a new beginning in my life when I had moved to Florida and restarted my life. But it really, has helped me overcome a lot of self-esteem issues as well, along with the depression. But just so many, conquering goals was just, my main focus.
Sidebar, when she walks into the studio, giant smile on her face. You would not think that she's got self-esteem issues. I mean, it's truly, you've got this charisma about you that really carries through, and it's what's the word? It's just kind of exhilarating just being around you. It's very contagious.
And I like to share that because it is a vulnerable side. I mean, a lot of us have that, especially as women today. So I do like to share that with people, when the timing is right. Life is not perfect, and we are not perfect, and we're faced with a lot of challenges to overcome, especially being women, and going through different relationships in life and having to restart your life, and just so many things. But
absolutely.
Fitness and health, I mean, pouring my heart and soul into it really helped me gain control of my life, at a rough time.
Control. What was a kind of turning point for you that really made a big difference in your life? Was there anything specific that you were light bulb?
In my 20s and 30s, early 30s, I was in phenomenal shape. I was competing. It wasn't until my mid 30s where, I thought I had it all figured out with my meals every day, with what I was eating. My fitness level was at an all-time high. It was my mid-30s when I finally started seeing some changes, and I was gaining some weight. I was going through some health issues, health challenges, diagnosed with adrenal fatigue and chronic fatigue. I had inflammation throughout my body. And I didn't really understand what was happening to me. So I was faced with a lot of challenges that I couldn't figure out.
Right.
Is that your question?
Yeah,
Like what
absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like when you first came to me, you were the type of person that did a lot of research.
I did, yes.
And what was that always kind of your process of doing things when you started something new? Like why? Why did you research? Why did you do those things?
You know, I feel like education is key. I feel we have to be our own health advocate in life. It's really super important to, you know, educate yourself and not just take someone's word for it, but look into whatever it is that you are, you know, trying to achieve or trying to learn about, and educate yourself.
Absolutely. So I know we have these conversations all the time. You kind of have to self-experiment. Exertion and intensity that she put into her workouts, she would come back to me in 48 hours like, hey, bring it mode. Like, it was insane. And on top of that, she was also doing high intensity bouts of cardio and calisthenics and functional types of training. So to see this major turn of events, I mean, it was incredible. Absolutely. So on top of keto, I mean, what else were you doing?
So, oh my gosh. So I mean, I really tried a lot. I mean, you helped me with a lot of the nutrition aspect and trying the keto diet. I was kind of afraid of the healthy fats in the beginning. I remember asking you, like, "Are you sure I should be eating this much fat?" And she's like, yes, fat is your friend. So I was really kind of, my old mentality of, because what worked for me in my 20s and 30s and my old fitness days was to eat the 5-6 meals a day and not so much, you know, stay away from the healthy fat. So that's what I had to break through that barrier. That healthy fat is my friend, and you helped me with that for sure. Once I started really, feeling the difference was number one, you know, and seeing the difference was something that came, but immediately, I started feeling an amazing difference once I got off the carb and sugar wagon.
Absolutely.
Really.
I mean, she hit the nail on the head by explaining that you have to break through the mental barrier of, I have to eat all the time. Those small meals is exactly what it is to boost my metabolism. All of those misconceptions that we're led to believe through media and things like that. I mean, she is living proof that it doesn't necessarily have to be that way, and your body does not function the same way, nor do your hormones.
And I played around a lot with intermittent fasting. I would have carb days too. Like, I didn't follow strict keto, you know, we kind of played around. And I think that that's healthy. I think that that's good. I mean, we don't have to follow like this strict keto diet because it's intense, and one little carb or one little sugar will throw you right out. So
it is very extreme.
Yes, it is extreme. So I think that by doing some intermittent fasting, which I haven't gotten amazing results from, and then throwing in a couple of carb days where I, you know, do enjoy carbs, and don't we all enjoy carbs?
Absolutely.
But you know, so finding that right balance and playing around and being open to it's not just one way has been awesome.
And do you find that this is sustainable, like what you're doing right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely sustainable. And, you know, it's been, I just incorporated it so much into my life, you know, with the diet, but not following a strict diet because of these beauties.
Oh, and what's that? What's this beauty that you just pointed to?
So, as we know, we've been experimenting with the keto diet. Well, I hit my plateau with the keto diet because it would throw me in and out of, you know, ketosis by having a carb or a sugar. So by introducing exogenous ketones to my regimen has been a game changer, a total game changer for me.
And what are exogenous ketones?
So your body has two ways to produce ketones, either through nutritional ketosis, which is through the diet, following a very low carb and no sugar, high healthy fat diet. Your body will produce endogenous ketones. Or
don't mind that thought.
or you can drink them exogenously and put your body in ketosis in less than an hour. And that's what the beauty of exogenous ketones is. So regardless of your diet, you can now drink exogenous ketones and put your body in ketosis.
So potentially a person who wants to have, a burger every day and, fries and stuff like that, they can get into a state of ketosis?
Well, they can, but I don't recommend, depending on your lifestyle, but I don't recommend, if you want to have huge gains in health and, you stay eating those types of diets. I mean, that's really not healthy for us. So,
right.
Yeah, but you can put your body into ketosis regardless of your diet, yes.
Interesting. Okay. Now, besides being in a state of ketosis, what does that mean benefit? Like, what do you get out of being in a state of ketosis?
So for me, my experience has been, amazing energy, sustained energy throughout the day. I no longer have dips in my energy. I have great focus, mental clarity. I don't have no more brain fog. Brain fog is gone. So I, really struggled with brain fog for many years.
Time out. She has, I've witnessed this, left her keys, in many places in the gym and couldn't remember where she had put them.
Yeah.
Those little things when you can't remember.
Yes, they are
I
huge.
saw that. It happened.
Yeah, I really walked around like in a fog for years,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't figure it out. I really just accepted that it was part of getting older, hormone imbalance, all of that. So it was scary to be living like that, really. And it wasn't until discovering the diet and the ketones that, I realized I have my, mental clarity back.
Right.
So my other benefits I can say is, there's so many health benefits to ketones. Besides sustained energy throughout the day, which who doesn't need energy? And of course, the focus, but my endurance, my strength, my sleep has improved drastically, which I struggled with insomnia for many years. This was all through my mid-30s up until almost 50.
And you're fighting hormones at this time too.
I really struggled with insomnia, adrenal issues, chronic fatigue, inflammation. So many things. And, I was put on a ton of medications. I really was desperate. I went to see many different doctors and had different diagnoses, trying to find answers. And then I realized, being on all these prescriptions, when you look at the side effects from the prescriptions, what's worse, what you're going through or the actual side effects?
Right.
So, yeah, discovering these ketones has been a game changer for me.
Speaking of side effects, are there any side effects from taking this stuff?
Side effects as far as energy,
really?
focus, mental clarity, endurance, strength. Overall feeling better. Other than that, there's no side effects of drinking ketones.
Personal experience from taking these exogenous ketones, I am an eater. I can eat when I'm sick, when I'm stressed, when I'm an eater. Everyone knows that. For the first time, I think when I first tried it was like a trial, 5 days on exogenous ketones. I was satisfied after eating a meal, whereas normally I'm never satisfied. Like, I didn't want to eat, and that was a major game changer for me. For somebody who has an appetite, like, to be able to do that. And at the same time, I was mindful of the fats that I was consuming, so I did pair the two together as far as trying to be mindful about being more keto than anything for that sustained energy. But it was incredible. I was dumbfounded that I could be full.
Right.
And the fact that, the flavor in these things is kind of good.
Yeah, they're kind of good. They're delicious.
It's like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
But healthier version.
It is.
And brain stimulating, it's got good stuff for
it. It's good. It's amazing fuel and energy for your brain. It really definitely helps with carb and sugar cravings. All types of cravings.
Right.
And you will definitely have a more satisfied appetite. So I noticed when I started drinking the ketones, like being on the keto diet is a little more difficult. Because you kind of do battle. If you don't have everything exact, you are battling your carb and sugar cravings. You are battling throughout the day your energy, unless everything is exactly, the way where it should be.
And you're just battling society in general because people who live a regular life, carbs are everywhere essentially.
Exactly.
And unless you're prepping your own foods and having absolute control, then that's always going to be a constant struggle.
Right.
So you're saying this has pretty much helped keep you
Yeah, when I started drinking the ketones, you know, that's when I realized what being in ketosis was all about. Because it was like a switch just went off inside of me. And my brain fog lifted, and I just felt this amazing energy that, you know, I never felt before, even doing the keto diet. So it's totally different. I mean, I know it's great that we can produce our own endogenous ketones, but it is really difficult to do.
Sure.
So by drinking them, you know, pure therapeutic ketones, it's, you know, until the last couple of years, it's never been possible to even do that. So thanks to Pruvit and, you know, the amazing science and research that they put into developing these ketones, I mean, it's just amazing the lives that are being changed on so many levels. And it's amazing too because these ketones are safe for all ages. I mean, from babies to seniors. So there is no age limit to it. It's safe, you know.
Kids can take it.
Kids can take it. Babies can take it.
Wow. Where was this developed?
So this is developed right here at USF.
Tampa.
Tampa is the hub.
Yeah.
And lots of great science and research. Pruvit leads with education. I mean, we have amazing doctors and research scientists like Dr. Dom DiAgostino, Dr. Jacob Wilson, and Dr. Ryan Lowry.
Shout out.
Yeah, they're just amazing, and they are just leading, you know, the conversation.
Yeah.
And just paving the way, you know, for so much with Pruvit and the ketone conversation.
These are absolutely amazing leaders in this industry.
Yeah.
So to have them stand by this product is pretty outstanding.
There's so many doctors behind this product. I mean, we have Dr. Mary Newport. She's developed the MCT oil for Pruvit, which is, you know, to promote healthy brain function. Amazing. We have Dr. Heather Cardin, we have Dr. Andrea Compitelli. I mean, just so many leaders. Wow. Yeah, amazing.
Backed by evidence and proof. That's why it's called Pruvit.
Pruvit.
Would you say that there are any side effects as far as people who shouldn't be, I guess, should be more careful when they take ketones, or when they, you know, anybody who should not be in a state of ketosis? Like, are there any considerations as far as like?
I mean, well, one thing I always tell people is if you have any questions whatsoever, you want to check with your doctor. Sure. I mean, I really don't get into, you know, giving any medical claims or, you know, if you have any questions whatsoever, do your own research, be your own advocate, but always, if you feel you need to, you check with your doctor. But really, the biggest thing with drinking ketones is to keep your hydration up, keep your electrolytes up. Okay. That's one thing that can be a little bit dehydrating if you don't keep your.
Well, so lots of water.
Lots of water, which everybody should be drinking.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a loaded subject, and I'm so thrilled to be a part of your continued journey to even more success. And you've actually got another competition coming up, right?
I do, in just a few weeks. So
you
June
ready?
1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Yeah. Tri-Fitness Challenge, World Challenge.
Oh my.
Very excited. It's, you know, last year was quite the journey for me because for over 17 years, you know, I didn't compete, you know, overcoming so many things in my life and obstacles. So hence that I'm doing the obstacles. But yeah, I'm very excited.
And again, another side note, she's overcome a frozen shoulder injury.
And that's the other great thing with ketones is it helps huge with inflammation. So if you're struggling with inflammation throughout your body, I mean, there's so many health benefits that it's just Google ketones and whatever you're looking for, and you will see tons and tons of information come up about ketones. And
it's taken over.
Yeah.
Google it.
So it's definitely the year of the keto and the ketone, and no need to struggle anymore. But you know, already drinking ketones from the June competition to our November competition, I mean, I shaved 12 seconds off my time for the for the True Grit, which was amazing. So I'm looking forward to, you know, see what I can do in June.
I'm sorry, just emphasizing 51. 51. Okay, enough said. All right, Danielle, leave us with maybe your top 3 tips or recommendations to help a person just lead a better life with overall good health.
I mean, for me, I think really becoming your own advocate is so key and so huge. And really, educate yourself, lead with education. And we had already talked about that, but that's really so important. Implementing small things in your life to improve, on daily, like every day, put a little goal in there. Try a new fitness workout, try something new, get outside and enjoy. But just make small improvements in your life, healthy changes.
Consistent.
I mean, and know that all ketone supplements are not created equal.
Oh.
So if you want the best and do the research, go with the pioneers of the industry, which is Pruvit.
Awesome. Very good. If you want to learn more about Pruvit and its amazing ketones, how can they find out more?
So you can contact me through, I guess,
let's throw out your email.
Yeah, so Energize Your Life Now at 11@gmail.com, or we can go to my website, which is energizeyourlifenow.pruvitnow.com.
And we'll link that into our podcast notes, so if you didn't get that, no worries, just click on that link. Super awesome to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Joy. I get to see you in a couple days for our workouts.
Yes.
But that's it, folks. So if you did learn something today, implement it. Okay, try it. Like she said, start small and work on those small things on a daily basis so that it becomes a habit, and be an advocate for yourself. If you enjoyed this podcast episode, please make sure to subscribe to our For You Fitness podcast and leave us 5 stars, because I would really, really, really appreciate it. All of your feedback means the world. That means we're doing something right. So everyone, have a fantastic afternoon. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Thank you.